And so pain returned to the obsidian throne. The ancient seat stood alone beneath a sky of endless gray. No banners flew above it, no gods stood vigil, no servants tended its halls. Even the throne itself seemed abandoned by time. There, amidst the silence of a dead age, the Emperor spoke. Kaiser, to me. No ritual followed, no spell, no decree, only a name carried upon prayer. A name older than empires, older than the seal, older than the throne. Nothing answered. Years passed, then decades, then perhaps centuries. The Emperor remained. The silence remained. Until one day footsteps approached through the rubble. Pain turned in disbelief. And there stood Kaiser, as though no time had passed at all, as though the ages between them were merely an afternoon. Neither spoke of how he arrived, neither asked where he had been. For some questions belong only to gods, others belong only to old friends. Together they set about an impossible task. They would rebuild, not the empire, not yet. Something smaller, something simpler, a beginning. Stone by stone they raised walls around the obsidian throne. The work consumed years, or even decades. As time slipped by, the empty mountain echoed once more with purpose. Fires burned, hammers rang. Ancient halls emerged from the rock, citadel of lost fire. The first refuge of the new age, a fortress not against armies, but against oblivion. Within its walls the two ancient demons sat beside great hearts and spoke of forgotten times, of battles won, of kings lost, of enemies who had become legends, of legends who had become myths. Sometimes they laughed or argued history, sometimes they sat in silence, watching the flames dance. And for the first time since his awakening, they no longer felt alone. Years passed peacefully, perhaps too peacefully. One evening, the Emperor sat before the great hearth of lost fire. The fire crackled softly, the castle slept outside. Snow drifted across the mountains, pain stared into the flame. And something changed, a single ember darkened, then another, then another. The fire slowly transformed. Orange became crimson, crimson became violet, violet became black. Abyss fire, the ancient flames of the seal. The fire that should not exist, the fire that remembered things better left forgotten. The Emperor frowned. Kaiser. No answer came. The black flames twisted, whispered, danced. Kaiser. He shouted, still nothing. Pain rose and turned. The chair beside him sat empty. No footsteps, no open doors, no fading shadow, no sign that anyone had ever occupied the seat. Only absence. The Emperor searched the halls, every corridor, every chamber, every tower. Nothing! Days blended into months. Months became years. Lost fire remained. The throne remained, the heart